it comes down to it, because you're used to cleanliness. Whereas it's more challenging, I think, for men. But actually washing your hands regularly, what that does is we know that when you touch surfaces or when you touch other people, then that's how this dreadful virus transmits itself. So actually, by washing our hands regularly, we reduce the chances of actually transmitting it to ourselves. Wearing a face covering all it does really is prevent you, if you're suffering from this virus, reduces the risk of you passing it on to anyone else. I notice several of our ladies, and of course our compare, have got a visor. You clearly think you are likely to catch it from other people as opposed to transmit it to others. But no, the fact is that we all have to use the maximum of hands face space. If we remember those things, then we reduce the risk of getting this dreadful COVID-19 virus, which very sadly, the numbers of people being infected here in Harrow, I'm afraid are steadily going up, not as rapidly as they were during the first wave of this pandemic, but they are rising rapidly. So we're in the tier 2 environment, so mixing with family and friends is very difficult, and especially we've just come out of the Navaratri season, we're just about to go into Diwali, and doing Diwali virtually is going to be a real challenge, I think, for everyone. But it's going to have to be done, unfortunately. It will be disappointing, I think, for families not to be able to get together in the way that they would otherwise have done. Hopefully, there seems to be good news that we may have a vaccine, and that would be attractive. But it's going to take time for that vaccine to be manufactured, for a vaccination programme that has to take account of all the people in this country. It is going to be a real challenge. And we know that there are still people that think they don't want to get a vaccine. They don't want to be vaccinated, which is equally going to prevent us getting to a point of getting rid of this virus altogether. So it's got, once again, several challenges. If I can just correct you on one of the things you said about under kind introduction, I'm actually the co-chairman of the All Party Group for India now. Bit promoted. And of course, Saloni, who's here, was a great help during the election campaign, and I'd like to publicly thank her for taking the time and trouble to come out and working with me. And she did so taking time off work to come and do it, which is even more of a commitment than others. So thank you. And equally the friendship that I've enjoyed with your community over many years. I think people say to me, why is it that you're so connected with the community in this way? And my simple answer to that is I've been doing this for 30 years. This is not new. I haven't suddenly come to this. I've been involved